Hey, look at that. I actually started this thing on time. Aren't I special? What is going on, guys? I gotta just maneuver around here. Go over there. YouTube Studio. Womp, 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 womp. Hey, listen, I started on time. Doesn't mean that I don't have to go to my control room yet. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, Mater. Excellent. Wow, what's wrong with that picture? It's frozen. Am I frozen? Hey, Scoot. Looks like Brenda stopped by on her way out for the night. And Scoot. How you doing, Mater? How's everything with you? Quite thirsty. By the way, this program is sponsored by Essentia. Essentia water is essential for life. pH and electrolytes already included. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so I have a song. Wait a minute. I have a good opening. Wait a minute. I gotta go over to the audio. Take off the echo cancellation, I think. Okay. Oh, and I have to share in order for everyone to hear what I'm gonna play. No, wrong button. You see, that's the problem when you only do this shit once in a blue moon. You don't remember. You just don't. Here we go. And Maida, since I'm eating supper but listening. If you can't hear this for some reason, let me know. But I don't see why.
Many years since I was here on the street, I was passing my time away. To the left and to the right, buildings towering to the sky. It's out of sight in the dead of night. Here I am, again in the city, with a fistful of dollars. And baby, you better believe I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove.
I'm back. Back in the New York. Yes, I am back in the New York groove. Ah, what was it? I believe it was 10 beautiful days. 10 beautiful days I was in Costa Rica. Yes, Costa Rica. My new home away from home. Well, Colombia is not safe for me to enter for now. But yeah, every time I come back from wherever I go outside the country, I have to remember that I'm back in New York City. This this saying hello to strangers walking on the street shit don't work. You know, I because like in Costa Rica, whether I was in the city or if I was on the beach, you know, like you acknowledge other human beings in your presence. By the way, howdy Brenda, Mater, James, Shooting Star. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, I'm back. So you just get used to like being friendly with people. you know, Whether it was the local Costa Rican people who are called Ticos and the girls Ticas. They were friendly. The other tourists, and there was tourists from all over the world in there, from Europe, the States, all over. And you got to remember, you got to turn that shit off when you get back to New York. You can't walk around saying hello to strangers. They'll, figure you got ulterior motives. I like your new place in CR. Yeah, it was really nice. Hey, Christian, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. The Viking has arrived. Oh no, protect the women and children. The Vikings here. Now, how you doing, Christian? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So I'm going to give a little rundown of my trip to Costa Rica, things I liked about it, things I didn't, and just chat with you good folks. Maybe intersperse a song occasionally. So anyway, here's the lowdown with Costa Rica. Go to the city for 2 days, right? San Jose is the capital of Costa Rica. That's all you need. 2 days, most 2 days, most 2 nights, rather. You could really get away with one if the day that you get there, you start seeing the attractions, and then the next day before you leave, see the attractions. You can knock it out in one if you really want to. We stayed a couple of days. No, first, let me start at the beginning. We stayed in the Beverly Hills of Costa Rica. Beverly Hills. Estazul. Yeah. And it was beautiful. The only thing wrong with it, from my perspective, was that, it was either like airline pilots and stewardesses or just like all couples. Going away with the guys. You don't want to be around a whole bunch of couples. Well, bars and restaurants around, right, to eat and have a drink. So the Beverly Hills of Costa Rica, that's more gooder. Like if you're already in a relationship, whether it's with a Costa Rican girl or you're bringing your lady, it's that place in that area. Just like America, all these different parts of the country like have different things. Like we stayed there. We stayed right downtown. San Jose, that's the place I say you only need the 2 days. That's why I earned my wings, by the way. Just Mike. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Mike Whitco. So, yeah. So that's what I would recommend. And, like, the places to go really depend on what your group is. Are you a family? You're a husband, wife, and kid or two? Are you just a couple? Are you, ladies... vacation together, guys vacation together. That really depends where you should go. Like, one place I heard of that I really wanted to go, but it's really like a couple thing. It's like up in the mountains. It's like an eco resort and, all natural and that kind of stuff. Like going there with guys, How's everybody doing? How you doing, Bruce? Mike, been a while, man. I hope you're doing well. When you're showing all those sexy people on the beaches. Brenda, I used to like when I would go away. One of my that was like really the fun for me for YouTube was like going away and video and everything. In fact, I have like a whole series of videos from when my trip last year when I was in Belize, and it was mostly just like either a room tour at the place I stayed in, or resort tour if I did the whole place instead of just the nice room. And I never released them. I never released them because I'm a private guy. People don't believe me, but I'm introverted. I just do this because I have some friends on here. But other than that, I'm not on social media. I don't care about anybody. I don't need the others' validation for my life. So YouTube, like the best videos I ever did that got the most views were actually just New York City food trucks. When you got like, I don't know, I don't want to say over 100,000 maybe by this time, and I was gonna do like a whole series of those and try to get videos, and then I just woke up one day and say, I don't want to do any of this now, especially when I'm working towards staying healthy. I don't be going around eating freaking food out of trucks. I don't treat my body like a garbage can anymore. So I scratched that one. And as far as the vacations one, I took a couple of videos. You're in a really chill spot when you go somewhere, and the big activity, the big event, Brenda, is the sunset. Everybody goes to the beach like at 5:40, 5:50, whatever time the sunset was, and everybody just goes to the beach to chill and watch the sunset. But that's what I needed, man. Because it's funny too. Like as soon as I left New York, I heard got warm. It got up to like 65, 70 degrees. And that's another thing. In San Jose, the city is kind of like Medellin weather, which is kind of like San Diego weather, which is like spring weather. Nothing wrong with it. It's like low 80s to mid 60s at night. I was freezing. I couldn't take it, man. I was walking around with a jacket and it was like 75, 80, and I'm like, I'm freezing in San Jose. Then eventually when we went to the beach, Yaco Beach, Playa Beach, then it was like mid 90s the whole time. And I loved it, man. I felt the warmth. Just I'm the loudest introvert. Is that right? I'm also the shortest giant. I'm doing good, Bruce. Just reacquainting myself with New York. So you didn't eat the street food on your trip? No, I did not eat street food on my trip. I learned my lessons with this kind of shit now. By the way, I'll tell you something really weird. There's never been a vacation that I've gone on where I haven't gained at least 3 pounds. And depending on the length of the vacation, like if I go for 2 weeks, I could gain as much as, I don't know, I would say 3 to 7 pounds easily. No problem. And when I tell you, when I was in Costa Rica, I was eating shit. In the 10 days I was there, I think I had ice cream 3 or 4 of those days. I had pizza like 2 or 3 of those days. I had mozzarella sticks like 3 times of those days. I had potato chips. I had a bag of Doritos. I had a bag of chips. I was eating like shit, and I was drinking more. And when I got back on Monday, oh man, on Monday, what a freaking nightmare. I'll get to that. But all right, so then I get home Monday. Tuesday, I say, all right, let me see how much I gained. I get on the scale. I actually lost 2 pounds somehow. And the only thing that saved me was the walking. I walked even more there than I do at home, and I'm over 20,000 steps a day at home. Food and drinks. Eating like a child. Unhealthy. I'm telling you. Yeah, right. I agree, Brenda. That's what vacation's for. It's okay to overeat and overdrink and put on a few pounds. But I overate, overdrank, and lost a couple. which was shocking. Yeah, Costa Rica helped my mind because if you guys remember, I was telling you that, when I quit smoking cigarettes cigarettes. In December, I was gaining weight for like every month. And the only thing that helped reel me back in was the fact that I was going to Costa Rica and I didn't want to feel like a big fat fuck, whether on the beach or poolside. And so that helped me like lose a bunch of weight before I went to Costa Rica. And then when I got back, I told you I lost 2 pounds on the trip. Now I have exactly 2 weeks before my birthday. I'll be 55. By the way, just so you understand JG math. JG math is I'll be 55 until I'm 60. And then when I'm 60, I'll be 60 until I'm 65. I work it on just, what's that called? Monumental birthdays. The big ones. The ones in between don't mean shit. So I'm just going to be 55 until I'm 60. And then I'll be 60 until I'm 65. Okay, understand? Boom, no more questions on it. Yako is walkable, 125%. Yeah, that's what, James knows. That's why I love it, because I can walk from one end to the, like, I can reach everything on my feet in Yako. And I had to look. I had a peek into the future. We met this dude named Pedro, and Pedro's been going to Costa Rica for the last 7 years, and Pedro's 66 years old. And Pedro's in shape, and what Pedro told us was that he's a walker, and that was so weird because I always say that about myself. I'm a walker because I walk everywhere. So this dude's 66, in good shape, going to Costa Rica every year for a week or two. Now me, I'm gonna be going. I'm getting out of New York. It's happening. I'm not gonna be here next winter. I'm gonna be someplace warm, overseas somewhere. The only thing that could interrupt that would be wars. If not going anywhere near where there's an active war going on. Okay. Other than that, I'm out of here. After a cruise, I have to come home and die. Yeah, I mean that's normal. I mean that's been me. Not just a cruise, just anywhere I go, basically. After 50, who cares anyway? Exactly, Mike. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody literally cares. Lazy Larry, how you doing, Larry? How many days you got left? Lazy Larry here is very soon to be retired and heading off to the Philippines. So, guys, let's wish Larry much luck and success with what he does. Pedro walks 14 miles of the coastline every morning. Yeah, Pedro walks 14 miles a day. I was doing like in Yako, I was doing about 9 or so. I was doing more than my normal 8. Like right now, I'm over 20,000 steps for the day. All right, but in fairness, I will not be doing very much tonight. I'll do this for like an hour or so, and then I have 2 beers in my refrigerator. This is my steps for the year, the daily average. Okay? It's the daily average for all of 2026. So I ain't messing around. All right. Oh, God, I got to tell you guys this. "12 working days, 59 days until I arrive in Cebu." Good for you, man. And Bruce, that's a low day for me. this 20,000. Like when I was there, what the hell was it? Week. Like I was there through. This is actually the week breakdown of March. And when I was there, I actually got more steps that week. That was the week I was away, the 21,000 average. So, yeah. Well, Listen, man, you unleash me in a new country, stuff I didn't see before. Mostly, I was I was in my element, man. Wearing my wife beaters as often as I could. I mean, I got a terrible burns. You know, here's the thing, right? For some reason, Radio Man, welcome to the program. How you doing, Todd? I hope you're doing well. I was just talking about my Costa Rican trip. Like, I really liked the beach area. First of all, I was hot. It wasn't even hot. It was, you know, when I was in the Philippines with the same type of heat that was there. Like I always said, if I came out of the hotel, you know, and I had every, you know, looking as good as I could look in whatever I was wearing, by the time I walked down the block, I was drenched in sweat. Like if you just saw me, you'd think I'd stepped out of a shower, but it was literally just my own filth and sweat. I don't do that no more. I sweated, but I mean, Jesus Christ, it was like 95 degrees and humid on the beach, but not like profusely disgustingly. And a big letter day for me was when I was swimming in the pool and I wasn't the fat guy with my shirt on. No shirt necessary. And you know what? Nobody cared. Not one person gave a shit that JG was in the pool without his shirt on. Just me, just I knew. And I took satisfaction in that. I like alcohol abroad. I can drink nonstop. I'm not saying that, you're saying that. You know, so that was that. Okay. So I met Pedro. A weight loss vacation. By the way, right on Yaco Beach, right? It's basically you have the beach and then you have one road that goes from mountain to mountain because this beach is in the middle. There's a mountain on this side and a mountain on that side, right? So all the little shops, basically made for the tourists. So there was this one spot called Bam Bam Cool. Bam Bam Cool. I'm saying, what the hell is Bam Bam Cool, right? And I immediately think of the only brand of underwear that JGBK endorses. Bamboo Cool underwear, right? The only underwear that will touch my privates. Bamboo Cool. So anyway, this shop was called Bam Bam Cool. And it turns out that they sell bamboo clothing in it. The whole shop was dedicated to bamboo clothing. And they also had clothing made out of banana leaves that was really, really soft also. And I was just like, no, not good grief. It's briefs. They're briefs, Arlene. See? They're wonderful. And these are the ones that don't even have the day of the week on them because I'm wearing tomorrow's underwear tonight. So, yeah, they have bamboo clothing in Costa Rica in a retail location. Like you don't, Brenda. Like you don't. Sure. But that's, by the way, the link in the description, 20% off. Get them for your man. I don't know if they have women's, but if they do, you should get them. But get them for your man. Even if you don't like your man, just it puts them in a good mood. You don't want to poke the bear. Yes, I am. This is the JGBK program. Who am I supposed to talk about? You? By the way, Arlene or Brenda or Karen or Debbie or Betty, can you guys thank Jeffrey for blocking me? Because now I don't have to see his insidious posts anymore. So just say, if you get a chance, you'll see him somewhere. Just say, JG said thank you for blocking him. Now he doesn't have to look at your stupidity. Yeah, James knows. James knows it's bamboo. Okay. Bamboo. See, we're just running down the topics. All right, now I have a big topic. Maybe I should drop the link for this one. Let's see. Invite guest Dennis Adam, welcome to the program. How you doing, Dennis? Hey, Scoot, you around? Okay. All right, the next story is a doozy. All right. So, here's the situation in Costa Rica. Marijuana, joints, pipes, bongs. It's illegal. You're not supposed to have the flower to smoke it. What they let you have is vapes, right? You can buy vapes. Now, this is legal here in New York too. It's basically just, concentrated weed. And so that's legal. And also edibles is legal in Costa Rica, like gummies. They had a couple of places I stopped and said they do have chocolate edibles. That's my favorite if I'm going to have an edible. But they were out. But they had one thing that I had never tried before. And what it was they have you can buy mushrooms, magic mushrooms in Costa Rica. Now the place that I went to, they didn't have any magic mushrooms. Now, I've never tried mushrooms. I've heard about mushrooms, and some places it's legal here too. Now, what they had was they had what's called micro-infused gummies. What they did was they took the stuff out of the mushroom that gets you high, and they infused it very, very small dosage in a gummy, right? It's like, geez, I wonder what this feels like. So, I'm talking to the guy, and I read the package. Basically, it said, you can take 1 or 2. It's called micro dosing. Doesn't really do much for you. I'm gonna go deep on this topic, James. This is a fun topic. So, I took 1 or 2. I don't remember, and I waited like an hour, and I didn't feel nothing. Right, just nothing. So I said, F it, right? I took 1 or whatever it was, 1 or 2. And then I took 3 at once. Like an hour after I took the first 1 or 2. So, I don't, I don't know. Like like I said, I never tried it before. So I didn't know what kind of like high to expect from it. Like I'm familiar with alcohol. I know how getting drunk feels. It sucks, by the way. It's like the worst, alcohol. I know how getting high on marijuana feels. For me, it's light. I get giggly, laugh. But this, hey, Jamie. Getting little Bruce ready to settle down? No problem, Jamie. You take care of little Bruce. When you get finished with little Bruce, big Bruce, the shooting star may need a changing. That stupid joke never gets old to me. So I take these 3 more gummies, right? Microscopic amounts of the mushroom in it, right? And, you have to, like, if you're trying a new drug, you have to be, like, in a safe space, let's say. You don't want to be in the middle of the hood or, you don't want to be something messed up. And so about half hour goes by after taking the additional 3 gummies. And I was basically hallucinating and laughing. I was walking around saying, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. And just laughing for no apparent reason whatsoever. And I was like, when you're laughing so hard, like you just start crying, like tears are coming down your face as you're laughing. That's how friggin' intense that was. Plus, I was holding conversations with myself in the middle of hallways and. Exactly, Bruce. That's what's supposed to happen when you're trying to trip for the first time in your life at 55. So basically, I couldn't stop laughing. I was crying laughing so hard for no reason and having conversations with myself. And I had a great time. It was a really fun high. You know, like I never tried anything harder than that. I mean, like I never had an interest to try like cocaine or heroin or whatever that shit. Like, that's it. Like, weed has always been like the highest rung of drug I was willing to try until I just tried these mushrooms and thumbs up. Magic, they really weren't magic mushrooms because I think if I would have did magic mushrooms, that might have been too trippy for me. This is like the perfect ease into it, microdose, tiny amounts. I may. By the way, I still have some in my refrigerator. I might try that tomorrow. Just stay at home and laugh my ass off. I did that a second time, right? And the first time I was with James, so, you know, I didn't really, you know, have to worry. I knew I couldn't get too stupid. He wouldn't let me do anything, you know, too dumb. But the second time, I wasn't with him, right? We were staying at the Best Western. It was an all-inclusive on the beach. We stayed at, like, 5-star resorts, 3-star resorts, no-star resort, you know, just whatever. And I took it at the Best Western. By the way, if you have a family or a girl, the Best Western in Yaco Beach is fine. The food and the alcohol is included. Now, is the food good? No. Is the alcohol top shelf? No. Just not. And for me, a person that hardly eats, it was a complete waste of money to do a friggin' all-you-can-eat. What for? I don't eat. Thank you, Arlene. You and Debbie give me a hard time, but you kids are all right. I never had any bad experience eating mushrooms or LSD. Always great highs. I never ate the new gummies. Wow, Dennis, you tried that, man? Good for you. I would eat mushrooms. I don't know. Maybe even, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's just, you have to be done in like a safe environment where you know nothing. Yeah. Just in case you have a bad trip, right? Is that what they call it? But yeah, so, you know, I was excited for this. Oh, Lord. I wanted to sing that in a karaoke place. I think we saw literally one karaoke place in the whole entire country of Costa Rica, and it was dead. There was nobody in there. So I didn't want to go and sing that in an empty place. I wanted to do that in like I want to do that somewhere live in a really crowded place in my skin tight blue jeans so I can really mean it. I don't think I could rock the cowboy hat though. It's just not me. Oh, and I decided I'm going to pick up new hobbies. Oh, wow, look at this. I have a guest coming up. Hold on, guys. Yes, stranger.
Yo! Oh my goodness.
Would you say the description of how I behaved on the micro dosing of mushroom would be accurate?
Yeah. I mean, I would add, we were timing you and we were walking. It took a while. It's like 4 to 5 hours. But man, that was the happiest I ever seen you in my life.
Right?
I was in my hotel room and I was doing something. I think I was just finishing up some work and I heard a lot of noise in the hallway. Like it sounded like a bunch of people talking. And then I heard my name and I was like, oh man, let me hurry up and get out there and see what they're talking about. My goodness, I opened the door. JG's talking to the wall, and he's
But guys,
laughing.
you heard what James said, right? James and I have been on several vacations together. He said he never seen me so happy in my life as taking that. So that's what I'm saying. It was really fun.
At that point, we had to go for a walk. That was hilarious.
You there, Scoot?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on? You still in the Philippines?
Yes, I am.
You got the death circle going on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this camera.
Wow. But yeah. So, did you ever try mushrooms, Scott? You seem like a guy that would.
Long time ago.
Did you have fun with it?
Back in the 70s.
Did you have fun with it?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Oh,
It was one of those things. Hey, boot me out. I'm gonna come right back. See if I can get this camera on.
Here I go. I lost my sound for a second.
Oh man.
But that vacation there, that was top notch.
I had a lot of fun.
I want to do it again.
I almost stayed another day, man. And I decided to. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, and we had a third person with us this time.
Yeah. We added to the men's vacation club, guys.
Yeah.
Applications being accepted.
There you go.
But I decided based on that trip that I'm gonna take up surfing, and I'm also gonna get diving certified.
Okay.
Eventually, it doesn't have to be the exact next trip, but that's what I want to do because that'll be good. If I go to all these warm tropical places, I'll always be able to at least surf and dive.
Yeah.
I was a good teen. I never did anything except beer, Strawberry Hill, and accidentally did some blotter. What's blotter? I don't know that. Jack and Coke is stronger. I take it. Did a lot of weed from 15 to 18, but not after that. You see, like I'm so friggin' weird with everything. Like what Christian said, right? 15 to 18. That's like normal. That's like kids experiment with weed and whatever. I didn't smoke a cigarette or even try weed until I was like 25 or 26 years old. So.
Oh my goodness! And you scarfed down a pizza.
I did scarf down pizza, dude. Man, I know you thought I ate like not a lot of food, but I did. Like even like you left on the Sunday early. I was with Patrick. I ordered another pizza at the freaking hotel we were staying, and I almost ate the whole friggin' thing by myself. I'm like downing this pizza. I was like, "What's going on?" Wait, Scooter's back. Scoot, you're back.
I'm back.
All right.
I can't get the camera to work. I don't know what I did.
We're all better off for that, don't you think?
Probably. Hey,
so what's good, Scoot? You still in CDO?
No. I went down to CDO yesterday to check on the house build there. We got.
Where are you, Merrimack?
No, I'm in Valencia City.
Ah, Valencia. That's up by the Merrimack.
Yeah, it's a big city from Merrimack.
Yeah, it's above where that mall was.
Yeah. Where your favorite pizza place is.
Yes.
When I'm in
the Philippines.
Yeah. There's actually a pizza place now that opened up. They do the wood pizzas, and it's run by an Italian man. It's really good pizza.
Well, if it's run by an Italian, at least it has a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah. So when you coming back to the States?
I don't know, probably, I don't know, probably in July or something like that.
That's quite a long trip.
Yeah. Well, I'll only be there for a few weeks. Then I'll be heading back
Uh,
because I'm building another house up here in Valencia. We break ground on it tomorrow or on Monday.
So James, where you want to go for the next trip? Next man trip?
Uh, Jaco in Panama.
I can do Panama. It's
They're
on the
right next
list.
door to each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you could break it up, do a few days in each place. I was in Pampanga from December 3rd to December 28th. Did you meet up with BT? He's in Pampanga. I had my first cigarette at 5 years old. Regular smoker by 12 and a pack a day at 18 years old. I quit smoking at 45 and 72 now. It's good you quit at 5. Jesus Christ. You met up with Brofessor. I don't know that guy. Wasn't he the contractor from Florida or something? Hard to be humble.
Are you gonna sing?
No, I'm not singing. This is not a karaoke channel. Are you gonna sing?
No, not unless we want James' ears to bleed.
Never even tasted a cigarette. That's good, Mike. I wish I never had either.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I think it to me it seems more normal like to experiment with cigarettes like when you were a teenager. But for me to have been a hardcore anti-smoker up until about 25 and then pick it up because of stress at work, that's just plain stupid. What is this? Definitely Arlene. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, and basically when I stopped working, I left a pack of cigarettes sitting there on the table, and I haven't smoked since.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't even had the urge.
No, me neither.
Who's echoing? That would be James.
Quitting was the hardest thing I ever did. Brenda, you stupid, Brenda. Brenda told me she quit for 2 full friggin' months and then picked it up again. Smacker! You could do it for 2 months, Brenda. You could do it for good.
No, she just went on a fast. She was fasting.
Maybe she was on vacation.
She was in too deep.
It's never good to be in too deep, man. You might get pulled out into the ocean. Echo. Who's got an echo?
I think James.
Do you have an open tab?
No, I'm on a
It's not-
cell phone.
Oh wait, maybe I need to put my echo cancellation back on. Maybe that'll help.
Mhm. Maybe 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Coming at you. All right, so Panama next trip.
Yeah.
In all Central American countries until it's safe to return to Latin America. Is that better, Bruce? I dreamt about cigarettes for almost a year.
Oh God.
Mine, I want to say like the first 2 to 4 weeks was most the hardest. But then I just started eating more. So, better. Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah. What's going on? I meant to ask you, how was your run today? Did you do it?
Yeah. In the morning, went in the backyard and I ran. That's from side to side. Well, I put a fence up, so It's like 150 feet. Oh my gosh. Um, I can't make it 150 feet one go. I was huffing and puffing, and so I don't know.
Look,
I'll get
man.
better
Here, here's another sponsor to the program.
Yeah, hey, just start with that first step, James.
with the first step. That's what I did.
I mean, last night I was in Kagion, and the girls wanted to go for dinner, so they picked the place. And I said, okay, it's about a kilometer from the hotel. I'll just walk there. It's easier than driving through the traffic and trying to find a place to stop. So I get there.
Mhm.
When I get there, I have a text. It says, oh no, we changed our mind. They want to go to the Korean barbecue. Oh,
50 pounds of steel plate, Scott.
yeah.
That's what I walk around with strapped to my back every day.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, well, you're in New York City. You need that.
Yeah, I need that. All right.
No, so they picked this other place, and I said, okay. Then I looked. It's 2.8 kilometers from where I'm standing. Oh, good.
No, it's not, Brenda. The first two are the hardest. The third is your mind. Control the mind.
Yeah, actually, after they say medically after 2 weeks the nicotine's all gone. Then it's just your mind.
I think it's less than that. I think it only
Yeah.
takes like
A couple of
3
days.
to 4
actually.
days.
But the first 2 weeks are, toughest.
The difficulty with the smoking is not the physical addiction; it's the mental addiction.
Yeah.
Physical is easily pushed off, but it's the wow. I just had a meal. I got to go have a cigarette now. Oh, I just had sex. I need a cigarette now. Oh, I gotta do this or that. I gotta take a dump. I need a cigarette now. That's
Yeah.
the hard part.
That's
Not-
a habit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
habit
with,
part.
like I said, with me it was easier when I quit work. I came to the realization. I said I smoked just so I could walk out of that place and I'd be gone for 10 minutes because you had to go outside, the little smoking area. So I go out there two times an hour just to get rid of, just to
Get away
de-stress.
from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either that or choke someone.
I've done it, man.
They frown on people for that.
Yeah. That's why I started smoking in friggin' Manhattan, of all places, when it was still legal for people to smoke in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was around it. I would come home stinking like cigarettes, and I wasn't even a smoker at that point. But then just the stress, the overwhelming stress of the friggin' job and everybody around me smoking, I just friggin' grabbed it and didn't put it down for 30 years.
Yeah. And like you said, after a little bit, then the food tastes a little better and you eat a little more.
Oh, yeah.
And so I put on 20 pounds, but now I've lost about 27 pounds.
Oh, too bad you can't open the camera to prove that.
Hey, all the girls here say I'm guapo.
Yeah, because
What was
something
it?
else.
Yeah. Thursday, I flew up to Cebu for a meeting. And the meeting was over, and my return flight was like 6 hours. So I'm right here by the Central Mall in Cebu. So I'll go in there. I didn't realize those working girls worked the malls.
Working girls
Every time
in the
I-
Philippines?
Yeah,
Oh, in Cebu.
every time I'd stop moving, and some girl would come walking up, and say, "Hi, sir, how are you?"
Yeah, and if they're doing that, they want money.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I knew that.
yeah, like you don't actually see that down here. I mean, I can go to the mall. I can go to a mall, sit there with a please talk to me sign, and nobody will.
Man, I am so over the Philippines. I really, I don't need to go there anymore.
Yep.
So yeah. What else I got? Oh, Psychology Minute today. On the last Psychology Today minute with JGBK, I talked about projectionism, how people will project how they behave themselves onto other people. So after that live stream, I was thinking, and that's a self-defense mechanism that the person uses. I know what my self-defense mechanism, what I use as a self-defense mechanism. one, my question is, can any of you guess? To me, I feel like it's fairly obvious what I use as a self defense mechanism. And then my second question would be, what have you guys identified your own self defense mechanisms? Anyone care to guess what mine is first to start off the game? This is for the chatters as well as the panel.
Defense mechanism. I don't know. What do you, what do you, and so this is taking me all the way back to I'm in too deep.
Don't be
What
in
is
deep.
it? I don't know, man. I would say you're an extremely analytical person.
I might be, but
Somebody,
that's not a mechanism.
I know, somebody could be going off the roof, and you're like, oh, okay. But wait a minute. He said, but wait a minute.
Hey, is that
Um,
Maureen?
Maureen, yeah, it's Maureen.
Hi, Maureen. How
oh,
you doing? Good to
what do
see
you
you. How's Kenny? I haven't seen Ken in a while. I hope you're both doing well. Okay, Larry's close. Larry is close to what I consider my self-defense mechanism. My defense mechanism, for those of you who haven't figured it out, it's certainly not picking on fabulous people, Arlene, because I only pick on losers and people who bug me. So, like Mr. B wanted me to pick on him, but I wouldn't pick on him. And then I was getting called I'm being too nice to people. I can't win. If I let people have it, I'm mean. If I'm nice, then I'm too nice. But okay, my self-defense mechanism that I've described is the defense mechanism of humor. I use humor. Like if a situation is escalating to a point that might boil over, I make a joke, relax the situation, and diffuse it. That's my personal thing. Do you
I
guys
can
have
see
any
that.
that? Yeah, and Larry kind of had. He said sarcasm, which humor, joking. Yeah, it's in the family.
Yeah, that's pretty much mine too.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
a
why. I think it's James also. Actually, I think that's why we all get along.
No, I just put on my regular face. Somebody said that I I have a mean regular face, really hard,
Hmm.
like this.
No, that's the intimidator stare.
Yeah. Then 12 seconds into it, he laughs.
Hey, that's when I'm in park. I didn't know that I go into park like that. God.
I'm good.
I actually,
Good,
I,
Maureen.
I actually ended up in HR one time because some guy said that I looked at him mean, whatever that means.
What were you right about, Arlene? As far as I know, you're never right about anything.
Which way is she leaning today? To the right, I guess. That's why she's Arlene to the right.
I don't know. I lean to the left. I don't know what Eileen leans to. I heard that song today. Come on, Eileen. It's just a different spell of Eileen, not Arlene, but who hasn't done that just for kicks, just for the song?
Wasn't it? Oh, that was Jolene. I was thinking, not Arlene.
Well, tell Ken everybody misses him. Hope he's doing well. Okay, Maureen. Come on, Eileen. Everybody loves Arlene.
Yeah.
She's the mod with the mostest.
Marine's still in the Philippines.
Yeah. Marine's in the Philippines.
She did post a video about snow in Ohio, but
Yeah. Well, you know what I did, man? I swore off my friends' videos. I boycotting all my friends' videos until they make a good one. If they make a good one, I'll watch it. But until I see a good one,
You don't have to worry about mine.
No, listen, I stopped putting them out because I feel bad. I don't want my friends like, oh well, JG came and looked at my video and made a comment. Now I have to go to his video and make a. I don't want to do that to people. Just if I ever decide to actually make good videos, I'll put them out, and I won't need people to go see them. They'll actually want to go see them, or not, whatever. No, Larry, Maureen's in the Philippines. Ken's in the U.S. working. And they're a happy couple, and good people.
I talked to Ken a couple of days ago. He's getting close to pulling the plug.
Listen, man, life is short.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy yourself. What I really liked about Costa Rica was I felt like I was in my own Corona commercial. I'm on the beach with a beer, with whatever those palm trees, coconut trees, whatever they are. By the way, Costa Rica has the ugliest birds I've ever seen in my life. You would think that there'd be like beautiful birds flying around, these buzzards and hawks trying to get a passed out fawn around the street and eat out their eyeballs, something like that.
They're looking for chicken.
Just remember, they're not birds; they're drones. It's a government plot.
Yeah, birds are fake. Birds aren't real. So anyway, I see this conversation tailing off, and I have a couple of beers in the fridge. So I think I may just end this.
Well, hey, what was your big important thing you wanted to talk about?
No, I was just talking about Costa Rica reflections.
Yeah,
by the way, I'll say this: health is the real wealth. Because
Yes.
if you're not healthy, it doesn't matter how much money you got.
Yeah,
Take care of yourself.
there's expat drama here over health. People come here with 20 different health issues, and
then the Filipino poisons them slowly over time.
And then they don't have money for care. So.
Yeah.
Health is wealth.
Yes.
Health is wealth.
Because when you're healthy and you could get out there and do stuff, man. Like, I mean, we had a good time when we didn't even spend any money.
I know.
And you have a good time just walking down the road.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Walking on the beach, walking down the road, meeting people, laughing.
Yeah. That's what amazes me here is I'll walk from here to the 7-Eleven to get beer, carrying the 2 empty cases and carry the 2 back, and they're like, oh my God. I said, it's 500 meters. It's like it's like a 3/4 mile round trip.
It's like me walking in my bathroom. It doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean here, they got those little tricycles they drive up and down the road, and these people, if they have to walk, 40 feet, my God, they act like.
Well, from what I've seen of Filipino people is they're skinny fat. They are just like obese people, but like even the ones that aren't are skinny fat. Like they're skinny, but they're not really in shape.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, when you get out in the barangay, out into the boondock areas where they do hard labor, that changes. But yeah, most of the city folk, everywhere you go, if there's an open seat, right, if there's a place for them to sit, boom, down they go.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to end the stream. All right. Everybody's showing up. Bruce, Maureen, Arlene, Brenda, Larry. Christian was here.
See you, John. Thank you.
It's 20 hours.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Jamie. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. And everybody else. Have a good one. Have a good Friday night. I don't know if anyone else is going to do a live stream, but I appreciate everybody. Just a quick live. All right. Take care. Bye, guys.
Later.
Yeah. and stream.